Hello and welcome back to Subsistence. We're on day 14. A full disclosure, I did try and record yesterday in real life and had a problem with my hand cramping and had to abandon the session. So I looted a few things from the beach, got some sandstone, a couple of bits of wood, and then called it a day, came back to the base and waited until evening to log off. And here we are. So in here we have a little bit of wood and some planks. I did make one thing which you can barely see at this time of night, but I put a wall in against the plant bed wall over there, and I gathered some, where is it? Glass, some sandstone from the lake, and turned that into glass here at the workbench. So we have 3 glass panels. So we already had 4 glass fragments. I made 1 glass panel, collected some sandstone, made another 2. So those are the 3 glass panels, and we're going to craft up a wall for our bed over there. So we need 5 iron fragments for that. Let's take a look what else we need. So here it is, the glass wall half vertical. We need 1 scrap and 1 adhesive. Now you might wonder, why are you bothering with this at this stage in the game? I like to do a little bit of building just to keep the interest. And I think this was a lovely addition. We found this glass obviously in the locked crate that we were lucky enough to find. And it just helps to bring the base together. And it's a nice change of pace. So, oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, yeah, that just reminded me, look at that for a view. When I was collecting the sandstone on the beach, we had a plane crash, and that's where those guys are. There is no way we can make it up there with the weapons that we've got and successfully take down pilots at this stage in the game. So we'll just enjoy the night lights that that's given us. And we should get this glass wall made. So let's get that crafted. We have a bit of food. I do need some water. We'll run down to the beach in the morning when it's light and go and pick up some water. Get that on to cook before we leave for the day. So we've got our hunter base over at the pond there. You can see the campfire light in the distance. And here's our window. Might hop on the bed to place this. There we go. Yeah, I love these windows. And I like mixing horizontal and vertical. That's going to bring in a lot of light to this area. Awesome. Right, okay, so I need to just wait for daylight and we'll get out there. And need a lot of wood today. I need to get my wood stocks back to a reasonable level. And it would be nice to get some planks on the go. What else do we need? Just looking in here. I started making some cordage. I might make another batch of it. This is going to go quickly. Let's do a whole stack. There we go. And maybe some biofuel. Let's get some of that going too. Let's do that much. Let's leave ourselves with 50. All right, we're getting some daylight. We can run down to the water and get that topped up. Let's go and do that now. Is there anything around? Anything dangerous, I mean? Seems pretty quiet right now. There's a wolf down there. There's no wood, I've noticed, but I did scavenge this area yesterday. There's a little bit over there. Oh, I need a scrap. Take a wee detour for that. Oh, and I walked past a crate here. He was hiding behind this bush. Ah, nice for breakfast. That's pretty good. Let's get the water topped up though. Fill all canteens. Let's deposit this in the fire. I want to take one out with me when we go. Ooh, that was a quick run up there. Right, lovely. We're going to need food. And we have berry for breakfast. And we'll keep the apple. The apple will go off very quickly, but we'll try and use it. And I do need some sticks. So let's get those crafted. And we'll make some arrows. So if I take out 2 feathers and 4 nails, and we can make those arrows when we're out. So we'll just quickly wait for this water to cook and we'll be good to go. How's Paramas? Okay, Paramas is not doing too badly because I had that extra sort of half a day in game between episodes. So I think we should really use this Paramas to craft something. We've got the bed, we have the refinery. We should maybe make a base light. That would probably please a lot of you. So yeah, let's do 3 scrap. We'll sacrifice the scrap, but you know, it's got to be done. I can't remember how many planks we needed. Only 2. Right, let's craft that up. And then this can be ticking back up while we're out, so I'm not too worried about that. And let's get that base light placed and we'll have dark nights no longer. That'll be really nice. Okay, let's grab this and I'm going to place it in an unusual position, but it does give off a lot of light like this. So let's attach this. I really want it there. There we go. So that's really going to help light up this whole area. And can we afford another spawn on the bed? Not yet. Okay. I'm not going to run the generator. And I'm not even going to run this. I want power to build back up, so... Right, let's get out there. We have some hunting to do. There is a moose coming down towards the wolf. I'm wondering which way to go today. Ah, there's a rabbit. He's going to run towards the wolf, of course. Did you run up the hill, rabbit? I wouldn't mind getting you. I'll get the wolf if I need to. Here you are. I have no idea where you are. Oh, that was a good shot. Completely blind. Oh, that was the eagle. The eagle tried to steal my kill there. There it is. Sneaky little bugger. Thank goodness we were quick with that. Oh, did I forget my water? I did. Let's go and cook this rabbit up very quickly. Because I am going to need food for the day as well. And then we'll pick up our water at the same time. It really won't take long to cook. So kill and butcher. Freshest lunch you could have. And we'll pop the cloth away, which we are going to need more of for sure. This is all still crafting. Drop that away in there. Oh, and let's top the fire up with a little bit of wood we've got left as well. Yeah, wood is important today. That's for sure. We've got these alloy sheets. Just a reminder, the next thing we're working towards is the combat vest. We need 5 padded cloth. We have 3, which is incredible. We need some cotton seeds. So that means bags. We've got to find bags today. 52 biofuel. I did drop the fats that we'd been stocking in here into there to render. We've got 54 biofuel now. That's pretty decent. And there's our food for later. Alright, we better head out and make the best of this daylight. So we've got a moose and a deer. Can't do anything with either of those, unfortunately. But let's grab the fibre that we see. Now, there's no wood on the ground, but I am looking for things like this. Scrap. And crates. We really need crates. The chance of finding a cottonseed are going to be greater the more crates that we open. Ideally, we'd like to see a locked crate, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Because we don't have the refined iron. I have to work on that. Being all sneaky there, because that wolf was just over the ridge. We've got a chicken, not too bothered about you right now. Really going for the rabbits, get that cloth. Once we've done the combat vest, we are also going to need to start working on the winter jacket. Now, it seems ridiculous to be saying that in May in-game, but with how long it takes to grow and harvest cotton, make the padded cloth, you'd be surprised. You really want to get on that as soon as you can. And that, by the way, takes another 4 padded cloth, 6 cotton, as well as rope. So quite expensive, but definitely worth it for surviving comfortably in the winter. I might get some of this ore that's on the rock here. It is empty nearby. It's a good time to do it. We'll go for the important ore and then pick up the copper as well. So let's get this. Hopefully we'll find something else. We are going to need a lot of copper. I've not seen any zinc. But hopefully we'll find some more deposits. We've really got to sort of search some other areas, really. But for now, I'm happy just to hang around here and gather what we can. Pickaxe is wearing down, but these are too good to pass up. Bit of iron. We do need to repair our bow as well. And I think I might have to chop a couple of trees. We really want to wait for the crates to spawn in. It's very early and I would have expected to have seen a few by now. And it's pretty quiet around here. And really we haven't chopped any wood for a long time, so I don't think you can mind this too much. I don't mind it now and then myself. I find it quite relaxing. I'm glad that the trees don't fall down in this game. I know that that's a big complaint. But I like to think that we're harvesting branches from those trees rather than chopping the actual trunk of the tree. And if you think in a survival situation, that's probably easier to do. The animation, of course, doesn't show that, but that's, in my eyes, that's what we're doing. We're harvesting branches. In every survival game you play, you have to chop wood anyway, but the ones where the tree falls completely and then you plant a new tree and it grows within a couple of days is so unrealistic. I find it funny when people don't like the way this works, but anyway. Okay, we've got some wood here. Let's pick that up. What else have we got going on? No more crates. We've got a bit of copper. Oh, another crate and some scrap. Another bit of scrap in the background. Let's get the crates while I see them. There's another one over there. That's nice. Getting a few goodies now. Well, at least this area seems quiet at the moment. Really want a couple of seeds, game. A couple of cotton seeds, if you would. Let's get this copper. Where was it? It was on here, wasn't it? Ah, well, there's a bit of iron. Now look, we've already got 8 bandages and I've not made any at all, which is pretty cool. And I have the apple and the rabbits. I'll save the rest of this for a little later on. Just want to see what we've got. And let's make those arrows just because I might need them. And we've got a grub as well. Okay, that's awesome. Anything else around here? Anything spawned in behind us as often happens? Nothing so far. Now, do I need a stick? I do. I just want to repair my bow. We can just find 1 or 2 cotton seeds. That would be incredible. Okay, let's look down here. Looks like possibly, I think that might have been a fern actually. I was thinking there might have been a crate over there, but I really do think it was a fern. There's a nice ore on there. Can we reach this? There's a bit of copper. Crouch. Gonna need a new pickaxe very soon. Can I jump up here? Get up? Really? Sometimes crouch jumping works where normal jumping doesn't. Throwing myself around the rocks. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. And also it's easier to fall off a height. When you're crouched as well, it does less impact, or at least it seems to. Let's get this back out. Let's repair the bow. Right, anything along the fence line? There's a berry. Okay, so what do we have down here? Yeah, they're ferns, I think. Disguised to look like bags. Well, let's carry on along here. I know there are normally a bunch of bears. Ah, a bit of scrap. Bunch of bears here. There was a bug a few years ago where all of the animals, this is sort of a central point, and all of the animals used to, or a lot of animals used to coalesce in this area. It was quite funny to see. It's one of my old videos. If you look somewhere, it will show you them all gathered. And it was a point on the map, a certain reference, and they all used to return to that area for some reason. That got fixed. That was quite fun. Quite difficult area to walk through. A bunch of bears and wolves all gathered together. It's quite a sight. Okay, we've got a rabbit. I think I'll go for you. And I missed. It's fine. Let me get my arrow. There was something else up on the ridge, but let's get the rabbit if we can. Ah, you stopped. Sneaky. Let's get this quickly before the eagle. Okay, we're good. Right, what else have we got along here? Anything? Pretty quiet. No crates around again. We'd prefer to see a lot more crates. How much wood do we have? 30. I'd like a bit more than that. There's a chicken. A few logs down here. I built on these rocks one time. Had a really nice base on here as well. Previous season. This was a fun time. There was one time the hunters came to visit and they were on top of this rock here. And they threw themselves off and broke their legs. Which was kind of fun. I was trying to shoot them through a window at that height. And yeah, they threw themselves kamikaze style off the rock. Down. Okay, so there's a couple of bears having a meeting over there. Can we get this before that wolf gets close? I think so. There's a berry there as well. Let's drop off here. This was a nice little location to build. I'm getting a bit close to that wolf. I'm going to head back up. Oh, there's a crate behind me. Okay. Might be worth heading back where we came from. Tomato seeds. Not what I'm looking for. What's down there? Just a shadow. Where are those other crates? When you see one, there are another two normally within range nearby. There's some scrap. Is that... No, that's a fern again. Getting all confused with these shadows. Oh, hi. Sorry, bear. Sorry, bear. I didn't mean it. That was the aggro grell. Oh, he's turned around already. That's interesting. Didn't aggro for long, that one. That usually means they're walking towards you. Now, there was a rabbit here. I kind of startled because of the bear. I'll get the vegetable here. I'm going to aggro him again. Carrot seed that time. Alright, let's have that and a couple of berries. We can have a protein bar. Keep ourselves topped up. Got a couple of seeds, nothing major. Should be a rabbit nearby. No idea where it's gone. There's another berry here. Ah, there's a crate, yeah. Let's go and see what's in that one. And some wood. Okay, we've got a few things spawning in, definitely behind us. An arrow, nice. Have I picked up any feathers? I have. Let's make a couple of sticks then. And we'll make a couple more arrows on the run, why not? We've got the ingredients too. And we'll grab this wood here. Oh, wow. Okay. That was awesome. Sometimes you just have to go and stock up. Nice. Okay. I like the way it leaves all the leaves all the leaves on the floor after you've harvested those bushes. It's pretty cool. I always love this little area. I don't come over here very often at all, but it's surrounded by rocks. You could very easily wall in a nice place here, a nice base location. Never built here myself, but it's a bit far from water though, I guess. That might be the only issue. But you can drill for water with a mining drill, get bottled water. Bit costly, I guess, on the power, but we put the work in. Maybe set up a base somewhere else initially and then set this up later and move to it permanently. Could be pretty cool. Not many bags around here though. Nothing down there, nothing this way so far. I really think we need a locked crate to help us out of this situation with the cotton. And there's so few bags spawning. It's so difficult to try and get out of the situation you find yourself in. You can't proceed unless you find the cotton, and it's completely random. Now those rabbits have been dead for a while, so I'm going to butcher them up so I don't lose the cloth. Because of course when they go rotten, you can't harvest very much from them at all. Oh, there was a bear there. I was far enough away that I didn't get affected, but that could have been nasty. Okay, got a fresh rabbit. Okay, come on, crates. We need crates now. We're very slowly making our way back towards home in a bit of a circular pattern. And it's nice to come and open up the map in some of these areas we've not been to. But my goodness, the crate situation has been dire. Oh, did I see a crate pop up there and then disappear? What time is it? Oh, it's there. I see it. I think it was draw distance. That was nerfed a while back. It used to be better. I think it was for performance reasons. I'm just thinking, do I need to craft anything? Let's make some more cordage. And let's make a few planks. And we'll keep a bit of wood for the fire. And I'm probably going to chop a few more trees if we don't find any more good supplies of wood lying on the ground. Let's see how we do. Okay, we've got a bag over here. Let's quickly look for that. Yep, wasn't expecting to find a cottonseed in there, but I thought I heard footsteps behind me. I was about to say earlier, and then I thought, no, maybe it's that rabbit. And no, it is a hunter. I need to get out of the area. I really wanted that bag that was back there. My goodness. Five. Don't know if we've got the cover. Oh, okay. We've just stumbled onto the hunter base there. Right. So we got a little too close there. That's fine. I want wood. Are you still following me? Don't think you are. But we found our second hunter base. Okay. Whoa. Well, that was a bit of a surprise. I could have stood and fought there, but I didn't know how many guys were around. So, there is the other hunter base. Okay. Are you actually on your base there? Is that you? Oh, it's a shadow. Interesting. Okay, I missed out on some loot because of you, fella. I was wondering if that was a fishing hunter going home. But I guess we're at that stage now where we've got the second base, so confirmed. Second hunter base found. Stumbled into, actually. Oh well. Been pretty interesting. It's a good location. It's nice and out the way. Very easy to avoid. Once you know it's there, of course. Let me see if I can just finish off the day with a few more bags. Okay. That's a wall. I'm going to grab the vegetable seeds, more carrot seeds. Not really what we're looking for. Yeah, it's a very sneaky little location. But as I say, very easy to avoid. Isn't on the major run that we normally do. If we stick to the fence side, we can go around both of these camps. It's going to be interesting to see where the fortress spawns in now. And that base looked fairly substantial, so we've kind of run near that thing for a few days recently, for sure. I managed to just miss it, so shouldn't be too bad. Should not be too bad. Well, I'm not seeing any crates really. But I'm going to get the wood. The only thing we might find with that base where it is that they come to the beach to fish. That could be the only issue. Okay, we've got a crate here. What else we got going on near our house? Yeah, not much really. We could chop the tree again. Couple of trees maybe. Let's have a quick look on the beach, see what's going on. Moose is back again. Yeah, let's get this wolf because we will need the food. I'm going to get this bag while it's here. And let's drink. Let's reload. Chop you up. Nice. We'll grab the wood and then wash my hands, top the water up. And we'll call it a day. Not too bad. Very interesting day actually. Fill with water. Got a bit of food. We've got the wood we needed. And we have our base light now. We can definitely get that switched on. Everyone will be happy, I'm sure. Okay, top the fuel up. Get this stuff on to cook. Butcher. We'll have some berries. And then we've got water there. Let's water our plants, actually. Yeah, we need some fertilizer dropped in there. And there we go, 89 fertilizer. filled it up 79. Oh god, okay. Okay, let's get some of this on to cook. I want a lockpick for the next day. I am desperate for this cottonseed situation to be resolved, so let's get that done. Why are you huffling and puffling around me? Are you aggro on me and you're trying to get up here? I hope not. We're in trouble if so. Did I make a bunch of sticks? Let's make some more arrows then. And we've got some planks and we've got that wood. Right, lovely. There's our food. And we'll carry on saving the fat. Again, just till we get to 20, which will fill the wood burner. And we've got a good amount of ammo. And we'll get that on to cook. Right, what can we make with this ammo? Can we make a couple more shotgun shells? We can make 2. That's not very good, is it? We've got a lot of power and mass, I would imagine. Yeah. Well, this is working away to make the iron. Maybe we could put this towards the lockpick tomorrow. That would be awesome. Okay, that's the rabbit done. Maybe also buy a spawn on the bed. That would be all our power gone though. I'd rather use it for the refinery, honestly. How much is the rifle? Make that in our inventory here. 15 iron. Okay, well that's achievable. We've got scrap. We have the planks. We've got cloth. Maybe we do that. Because we've got 30 ammo for that. That would probably be a good idea. I'd love a lockpick though. I don't think I can get both, unfortunately. Not in the time frame I'd like anyway. But this light really, being just hanging down in the middle of the ceiling here, really does offer a lot of illumination for this area. Let's wall this in. So I will need just a straight wall there. We can get that made while we're waiting. And then what I'll do is each time I need to put more power and mass storage in there, I just move the wall out, place them in, and then put the wall back after. I don't know if you can see, but glinting in the distance right over there, this is the hunter base at the pond, and in the distance is another fire over there. And that must be a rogue camp. And then we've got our unfortunate plane crash. Right, let's put this wall in. And we want that there. We need to spin it around. Perfect. Okay. That's looking good. What I might do is make a few more of these. These are 2. Those are 3. I like them better than the solid ceiling. I was just thinking of a slight design feature. I might put in... Do we have a small glass ceiling? No, we don't. Oh, we do. We do. That takes 2 glass panels for that? Oh my god. Huh. We should eat, by the way. Stamina is increased. I might make it another couple of little ceiling pieces. Water. Get another one of these. Yeah, I like the idea of having something a bit different this time around. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Let's place this one in. So let's swap them around a bit. Ah, yes, that's how I want it, I think. So we'll have the boards kind of crisscrossing and making a bit of a different pattern. Let's make another 2 of those. I may as well enclose this area finally. And we'll kind of switch things around a bit. While we're waiting for this, we've got nothing else we can really do. Ooh, a few audio glitches again there. Just with this game sometimes. Which is a little bit odd. Okay, we're doing better on firewood. Definitely good on cordage. We should make some rope, maybe. 3 sinew. Combat and vest needs 3 rope. So we are going to need that. Let's craft up those 3 rope, and then we know we've got that ready. And we know what we're working with then. So the combat vest, we've got the aloe sheets, we'll have the rope momentarily. We've got 3 of the 5 padded cloth. Not too bad. Oh, and it's the next day already. Oh my god. Right, let's get these ceiling pieces in just for fun. I'm just doing something a bit different. So we will want that one like that. And this one will be like that. And then we get a bit of a different design in the ceiling there. Not sure if I like that. Might change it up. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to have to leave this one. I'll turn the light off, save some of our electricity. We've topped the fire up. We've got a bit of food for the morning. I need some water. We'll pop that away. And yeah, that's where we're going to leave this one. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.